in my top three. My top three are, number one is cotton candy. That's my favorite flavor. Number two is peach mango. And number three is probably gonna be purple pear guava. However, I actually like the birthday cake bash. I know there's a lot of people who don't, but I actually do like it. So, I think it's gonna taste better when I'm in prep, or I am in prep, but I think it's gonna taste better when I'm deep in prep, like, you know, when you haven't had anything sweet in a while, because it does very much have like a yellow cake taste, which I love. Big fan of cake. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and give you the update of my first week of prep. As you know, if you're following along, I have not started with my coach yet. Actually, I will have my protocols from my coach a week from today. So I have to call with him on, what the fuck are you doing? Construction in the middle of the road at a stop sign. Seems like a good place. I will have my protocols from my coach Monday. So I'm on my own for this week, and then next week I'll be doing what he wants me to do. So this week, just for myself, this past week, just doing what I do. I'm down 2.2 pounds. I also had my menstrual cycle this week, which is coming to an end. Maybe TMI, but if you're gonna be around these parts, you're just gonna have to get used to it, because I'm gonna talk about things. I'm gonna talk about bodily functions, and it's gonna be okay. So, so some of that loss could be water. I'm pretty sure it's not all fat, but it would be wonderful if it was. But you know, your first week of like dieting, it's always gonna be, it's usually the week that you drop the most. And to keep it most fair, the first 3 days that I was dieting, I did not weigh myself at all, because I know my body. And for me, when I start dieting, or after I've had like a huge like cheat meal or whatever, it usually takes about 3 days for my weight to stable out. And so I wanted to get a good baseline. I first weighed myself, I was 172.6, which is awesome, because like I said, if you're following along, you know, for the entire month of October, and for almost the entire month of October, except for the last week, which was this past week, I did not track my food. Basically from the middle of September to the 3 weeks through October, I didn't track a single calorie. I didn't worry about dieting, any of that. So I didn't gain any weight. So that's awesome. And very happy about that. That's a really good thing, because I was like, holy shit, what if I put on weight and then I have the stuff I have to lose? But I didn't put on any weight, and this morning I was 170.4, so we were starting week 2 at 170.4. The plan for this week is to just keep doing what I did last week and see what Jeff does. I wanted to have like 2 weeks of good data to give him. Be like, hey, this is what I've been doing, and this is the result that I got. So do with that what you want to, sir. I meant to do a video not in my car yesterday, just kind of talking about how the first week of prep went and how excited I am to be in prep, to actually be in prep, and know that I'm going to be stepping on stage in just over 27 weeks at this point, and I need to bring my A game, because it's going to be my pro debut. The only way I'll step on stage earlier than my pro debut, which will be in May, is if when I talk to my coach, he gives me the go-ahead to say that he thinks that we can compete in the middle of April. Maybe, maybe not. Personally, if he says that I can compete in the middle of April, then I am willing to really do whatever it takes to get there. But I want to do that only if he thinks that I can safely do it without having to. I don't want to push to the point where I'll lose muscle. So, you know, and I don't think that he'll want to do that either. So, yeah, cool. But if I am able to compete in the middle of April, it will not be an OCB Pro show. It will be an Inbf show because, again, if you're following along, I'm going for my Inbf Pro card next year. I have 2 goals next year. I want to place top 3 in the Yorton Cup. Preferably would like to win it. Just, again, it just depends on who shows up. I don't think that there's any reason to believe that I couldn't win the Yorton Cup. Holy crap, that was something just fell out of my camera. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibilities that I can win the Yorton Cup, but there are some girls out there that are freaking amazing in this organization, so as long as they all stay home, you know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would rather win against some serious competition than, you know, just sweep the entire show. So I already know one competitor that's going to show up next year at the Yorton Cup, and she brings a really good package, and so it's kind of like, okay. So, whatever. So, goals next year to win my Inbf Pro card and to place top 3 at the Yorton Cup. I would like to win first place I think it's first 2 shows I'm doing an OCB. Yes, I'd like to win first place in those. So I'm gunning for first in those, gunning for my Inbf Pro card, and I want to place top 3 at the Yorton Cup in DC in October of 2020. So those are the things that I am manifesting for this upcoming season. And I don't mind saying it out loud because I feel confident. I really love, y'all, I really love how my body looks. Even though I'm a little over fat for a competitor right now, I'm blown away with the results that I have been able to achieve this off season. So I couldn't have pushed any harder. In fact, quite a few times have arguably pushed harder than I should. I have sustained some injuries, and I do know better, but I'm also the type of person, I'm a competitor. I'm also the type of person that I have a hard time deciding whether or not I'm pushing hard enough or am I being a little bitch. And sometimes I overdo it because I'll think, oh, you got this, quit being a bitch, you know what I mean? You quit being you got this, and then I don't. It turns out I don't got this. So, and I think a big part of that is the fact that I need to stretch more. So anyway, at the gym, don't really have a lot of time to sit around and run in my mouth. So I may just go ahead and turn this into its own video and just go ahead and upload it after I edit it, and just to let you know kind of where I'm sitting the first week of prep I wanted to announce that I'm going to start a prep series, because why would you not do a prep series? And I'm going to call it whatever it takes, because when you see this bracelet, you know, I mean business. This is my prep bracelet, and it says whatever it takes. So I wore this all through my last prep. It's my mantra when I'm in prep. It's what will you do to win? Whatever it takes. So, and when I say whatever it takes, I mean whatever it takes within the legality of the sport, and just everything that I can. Everything that I got, I will give. So with that said, welcome to the new prep series, whatever it takes. I will be updating you as much as possible, definitely weekly, possibly daily. I may be throwing things up, and some of the videos I will upload once a week with weekly details to YouTube. And I'm toying around with the idea on if I'm going to upload to YouTube the videos for my fitness group. If you haven't already, please go join my free Facebook fitness group. It's a private group, so anything you post in there can't be seen by anybody who's not in the group. It is Norse Fitness private group, I think is the technical name for it. I'll link it down below in the description. Please go request to join it. I just have to go in and approve it. The only reason why I have it set up that way is because otherwise it would be public, and I wanted it to be private so people can feel like they have a safe space to post whatever fitness related content they would like to post. Pictures, questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, moans, anything really. I don't have a lot of participation in there right now, but I'm hoping that that will change the more people we get into the group. So please come over to the group. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just am trying to share my love and passion for fitness with the world. That's really my only agenda. All right, so I will talk to you soon. See ya in the next vlog, video, or whatever the hell I decide to put out. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.